Hey YouTube, it's your boy Dolo Rob, and I'm here with my first story time for you guys. And this story time, this one is kind of emotional, but in the future we're gonna have some funny ones, some ones to, maybe some more emotional ones. All depends on how I'm feeling or whatever. But this story time is about how my partner got hit by a car. So we all used to work at like this restaurant, and it's kind of like Steak and Shake kind of, but it's better. It's better than Steak and Shake. But so we all used to work there. It's me, him, my cousin, my girlfriend. At one point, her cousin. A couple more of our partners, like 3-4 more. We were deep in there. Like, when you work with people, you like, it's fun. So like, we used to look forward to going to work. We were still all in high school at this point. So we were like, it was like, we were real close. Most of us went to the same school or whatever. So like, our shift usually used to start at like 5 to like 10:30, because we're all in high school, like I said. And so we all were working there or whatever. And after we graduated, some of us started college and switched jobs, get more money. But Chris, he was the first one there, so he was there for like a while before us. So he was still getting money there or whatever. But so they started hiring different managers and stuff, and it just all like it all like died down kind of. It wasn't as fun. It was still fun because we were still working with people we knew, and like a couple of our partners left already. One got fired. But the rest we all kind of quit. Especially my partner Mo, man, I still can remember that day. Man, it's my off day though. That's the thing. So but that's a different time. That's a different story time. No, I'll tell that a different one. But yeah, so we all kind of started leaving or whatever. And like I said, Chris was the first one there, and he was the last one there too. So he was working there or whatever still, and I was told he was getting off work. And we used to work where we worked is in Cascades, so it's real dark, and it's like a highway, basically a highway in front of our job. That's basically where it's at. And it's real dark, cars coming by, some have their lights on, some don't. And he got hit by a car. And like I said, we used to get out late, so I'm asleep at the time. And I wake up to missed phone calls and text messages from our other partner. We wasn't really too close, but he was like one of my partners. Like, we was real cool or whatever. But he texted me or whatever. I had missed phone calls from him or whatever. So I'm looking like, what's going on? Because we talk on a day-to-day basis, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So he told me that Chris is hit by a car. I'm like, wow. I'm like, at that moment, I'm damn near finna cry. My heart hurt. I'm scared. I didn't know if he was gonna make it or not, and he's in critical condition. So the next, I don't remember if it was that day or the next day. But me, my girlfriend, my cousin, and two Amon and Sincere, two of our partners. We go to the hospital, but before we go to the hospital, me and my girlfriend stop at Amon's house, and he rolled a wood. And I don't smoke. I don't really smoke on the regular, so. Man, he rolled a wood, and he like, man, hit the wood. And I'm like, man, I don't smoke. He like, man, come on, man, Chris in the hospital. If he was here, he'd do it, and he'll want you to do it. So I hit the wood a couple times, whatever, probably like 3-4 times. I'm like, man, so I'm high before they even finish it. Real high. I'm like, oh man. We call Mo, Seawood, Lee, Martin. They're all in college. They're all in Alabama. You know, they switch states to go to college or whatever. I was going to college in Grand Rapids still, so you know I could still kind of get around, kind of whatever. They're in Alabama, keep in mind, so they couldn't really come visit Kris. So we had called them or whatever, let them know what's going on, and let them know that we was going to the hospital. We're all just talking about it, and they're kind of in shock too. So we go to the hospital and we go to the critical condition area because he was in critical condition, and only 2 people at a time could go in the room at a time. So his mom and his dad is in there, well, plus them those 2. So I think it was his mom and his dad, or his mom and his grandfather. So we were all just standing outside of the room debating on who's gonna go in first or whatever. So me and my girlfriend going first. Keep in mind, I was still like real high, and real high. I'm like, I go in the room and everything's like cloudy to me or whatever. It's like something that happens to me when I'm high. Everything's like cloudy or whatever. So I go in the room, everything's like cloudy, and it just didn't seem real. Like I didn't see him yet. I'm walking in slow because I'm nervous and I'm scared. So I walk in slow. It's me and my girlfriend. She's kind of holding me or whatever. Well, I'm holding her because I'm scared. I'm nervous. Now I look at Kris and I'm like, I just started crying like right away. Just started crying, and yeah, I started crying, and because like just seeing all the cords and stuff hooked up to him and stuff, and he was at this time I think he was in a coma. He was in a coma. His eyes was open. They said he could hear us, but they told us not to be too loud because it'll scare him and it'll potentially hurt him or whatever by scaring him. They said we could touch him too, touch his hand or whatever, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to take the chance of scaring him. So I'm in there and I'm crying. His mom started holding my shoulder and rubbing my shoulder kinda, and letting me know, dang, I'm ashy, and letting me know that everything will be okay. That everything will be okay, and he's young and he's gonna keep fighting. He's gonna keep fighting, and everything's gonna be okay. She's crying too at this point. So I'm crying. I'm got my head on my girlfriend's shoulders, and I think she started crying too because I was crying. If I ever cry, she cried. So I think she's crying too. We walk out the room and I'm crying still. I got my head on her shoulders. And we go to the lobby, and then that's when Amon and Sincere, Javion, I think that's when they go in there. Jay Kirk, I think that's when they go in there. And yeah, so I'm still crying. Whatever. We go to the lobby, and I'm just shocked. Like I'm still crying at this point. I'm just looking at the ground, I'm just in space. Like I'm in my own world. I just couldn't believe what was happening. So it just didn't feel like it was true. So you know, fast forward to a couple days or a couple weeks. I'm not sure how long. You know, we couldn't go up there as much as we would like because you know, we're all still working and all in college and stuff like that. Got things going on, and so that kind of took a toll on me too. That I couldn't really go up there every day, and so fast forward to the next time I go see him. You know, this to the point where he got his eyes open, and he still can't talk, still can't walk yet, but he got his eyes open. I walk in the room and I see him. It's like weight just lifted off my shoulders, man. Seeing him with his eyes open and see that he's doing a little bit better. You know, it's a process, so he wasn't going to be, you know, to 100% yet. So you know, he's got his eyes open. You know, he could kind of interact with people. You know, he couldn't talk or walk yet, but he kind of writes some stuff down on a piece of paper. His mom had him writing stuff down. And I'm just gonna say shout out to her, man. She's there the whole process, and she was there. She was helping him a lot. You know, shout out to Kris's mom. And I go in there, you know, I FaceTime Mo. See, I don't know. Yeah, I think Seawood and them was. Yeah, I'm FaceTime Mo, Seawood, Lee, and all them again, Martin. And keep in mind they're in Alabama, so they couldn't come. I'm sure if they were here, they would have came. We all would have been in there. But this time I went by myself. I was by myself this time I went. And I FaceTime them or whatever. I'll talk to him, let him know that we're all here for him and that he's not in this alone, and that we love him and all that, and stay strong and all that. You know, and you can see the frustrations in his face and that he couldn't really respond to us because he couldn't talk or nothing yet. So now we fast forward back to the time. Well, fast forward to the next couple of times I go see him. He's doing way better, and I walk in the room and keep in mind we couldn't call the hospital and ask how he's doing because they were saying it's only family members could know, you know, like moms, dads, stuff like that. So we couldn't call in and ask how he's doing. So we made a group chat and with his brother. We made a group chat with his brother, and we knew about his brother, whatever. But he wasn't like a part of our circle, whatever. Basically, wasn't part of our circle, but we knew about him. We knew him or whatever. We cool with him. And yeah, shout out to him too, cause he was keeping us updated. So I started the group chat or whatever, and I put us all in it, and he was keeping us updated. And he let us know that he's doing better, whatever. You know, he's trying to talk or whatever, trying to walk some. So I go up there. I wasn't expecting too much because, you know, it's a process. It takes a while to get back to 100%, especially from something like that. So we go up there, and I go up there, and you know, I walk in the room, and he's not even in his hospital bed at this point. You know, he's sitting in a chair next to his girlfriend, and I'm gonna put the link of the video of his side of the story, well, his point of view from the story. I'm gonna put the link of his video to his channel. You guys go like and subscribe to that video and show and support and let him know that he's a strong person for that. But and he'll let you know, he'll go deeper into it. But you know, I walk in the room, and he's not even in his hospital bed. That's the first place I look. So I'm like, what the heck? I look, and he's sitting in a chair. And he's like, what's up, bro? And I was like, I almost started crying, man. It's just like, it just felt so good to hear his voice again and see that he's doing better. You know, he ain't even have on the hospital, you know, the little gown thing that they give you in the hospital. He didn't have that on. He had on his regular clothes, and you know, and it just felt real good to see him doing better. And so I sit there. I'm there for like an hour, half an hour to an hour. I'm talking to him and stuff, and then I FaceTime Mo, and we're both talking to him and stuff. Where, you know, we're laughing, joking again. It just felt good to do that again with Chris, because, you know, it's a long process. It's a long process for him to get back to 100%. We're all waiting on that moment. So yeah, so I FaceTime Mo, whatever, and we're talking, we're laughing, we're joking, we're having a good time. And yeah, he's like, now he's back to 100%. We will be hooping and stuff like how we used to, like every day, but you know, we're all got a lot of stuff going on, and plus this quarantine stuff. But when this is over with, yeah, we're definitely gonna do that more than we used to, but well, than we could, cause you know. But you know, hearing this story, you guys, you know, you just gotta stay strong, and you gotta fight through everything. You know, no matter how bad something looks, or no matter how good something looks, you know, you just can't give up on anything. You know, you can fight through anything, and anything is possible. You know, just keep praying, and everything will get better. But God definitely came through for all of us to make sure Chris was getting back to 100%, and I'm glad he's still here to this day. yeah, it's crazy, you know. And I feel like you guys could, if you could relate from this situation, you know, leave a comment, like this video, subscribe. You know, we're gonna have more story times coming soon, and you know, since we don't have anything else to do, well, I'm still working during this quarantine, but when I get out, you know, I can do some more story times. I'm not in school right now because of the quarantine, so kind of have a little bit more time on my hands, but so more story times coming soon. You know, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description where you guys go check out Chris's channel and hear his side of the story. And you guys go over there and let him know how strong he is, and that we're happy that he's here, and we're happy that he fought through these tough times, and that we always got his back and we love him. Yep, that'll be the end, YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next story time.